An exhibition on the Bible hosted by the Custody of the Holy Land brings together almost 40 parchments, manuscripts and ancient books. The director of the Library of the Custody, Father Lionel Go, and the curator of the project, Professor EDOARDO Barbieri, spoke at the inauguration.
Even though the Bible was born here, it developed in other countries, in Europe. And so when the Franciscans came, they brought other biblical texts with them into the Holy Land. And here when they encountered in their service with the local communities, with the other churches, the Bible text began to grow. The text that we have here in the exhibition is a good example of how vast and how hardworking the Franciscans have been in bringing the Word of God to all the cultures in this region for 800 years.
What is the significance of this exhibition? The title says, "The Bible in Movement, Traditions and Translations of the Bible." Precisely the Bible because it tells the story of salvation. It is not a rigid text. It remains the same story but changing shape all the time. It is not afraid of changing linguistic form, the way it shows itself. It can be the simple text, a book, a parchment. It can be a comment, or it can be illustrated as well as not illustrated. There are so many varieties in the way the Bible can be seen. Professor EDOARDO indicates some of the most significant objects in the exhibition. This is the piece that we have chosen to be shown as the symbol of the whole exhibition. We have reproduced it on the cover of the catalogue published by ATS. It is a gospel printed in Arabic, with an interlinear Latin translation, published in Rome in 1591. This is perhaps the most precious piece among those exhibited because it is a Bible published in Italian in 1493 in Venice. It is illustrated with wood carvings and has been translated by a Camaldolese monk, Niccolò Malermi. The first edition came out in 1471, before Luther was born, which means that the experience of the Bible translated into Italian precedes the Protestant Reformation. The extensive work is the result of a collaboration between the European Book Research Centre, the Catholic University of Milan, and the Pro Terra Sancta Association.
A completely new place for me, a fascinating place. I've been here for less than a week, and I feel really great. There's a lot of involvement from the human point of view in the organization of the exhibition. There is a lot of unity and cooperation.
This statement is in full agreement with what Father Dobromir Jatsal, the custodial vicar of the Holy Land, said. He explained how the exhibition, in addition to enhancing the ancient heritage, brings together scholars from different cultural, religious and linguistic experiences. Culture is capable of promoting sharing, encounter and dialogue. It's a cultural discussion, and when it comes to culture, I think there are no more barriers. And if we talk about the book with a capital letter like the Bible, I cannot find words to say anything better. Naturally, our passion as collectors immediately united us and made us instant friends. In the land where the sacred scriptures were born, the exhibition shows that these texts are alive, and even with the passage of time, they do not lose value. On the contrary.